EasyMock. Okay, now I want to use like EasyMock, and we'll try to look at guys once we are working with the EasyMock and how can we write it, and I'll explain it. So first of all, let's try to go for mocking. What it mean by mocking, guys? Anyone? Guys, what it meaning of mocking?
Creating a object,
So substitute object. First of all,
substitute
why?
object. Yeah.
Yeah, guys. First of all, why should we have to go for the mocking? So, what are the layers it will be involved in your development, guys? Please tell me. What are the layers it will be involved in your development? Anyone, please, guys? What are the layers it will be involved in your application development? Please, anyone? Okay, in application we're having a several layer. మీరు ఎందుకంత ఫాస్ట్ కూడా అమ్మా ఒకటి ఏంది రిపాజిటరీ లేయర్ నెక్స్ట్ ఏంటమ్మా సర్వీస్ లేయర్ నెక్స్ట్ ఏంది ఏపీఐ లేయర్ నెక్స్ట్ ఏంది యూఐ లేయర్ అంతే కదా
Yes, sir.
in application we have layer చదవండి అమ్మా layers. Now what are the layers it will be there? Data access layer, next business layer, now web or API layer. Now the user interface layer. Got it? So UI layer we can try to call as a presentation layer. So presentation layer, if you are working with web applications, we can try to use, we can call web layer. Web application nothing but you can use presentation layer JSP or Timely. Other in the API layer and REST applications. Is it clear, everyone? Now, so data access layer, or we can try to call what? Dev layer, and next repository layer. What about next one? Okay, repository layer. What about next one?
Persistence layer.
Very good, ma'am. Persistent layer. Good. Next. Sir, generally, in real time, every application will be developed using MVC architecture. Yes, very good. But JUnit, we can use only perform Java classes unit testing. So I think we started unit testing. What are the operations you can try to perform unit testing, guys? JUnit, we can use only to perform Java classes unit testing, right? Note, we cannot use JUnit for JSP testing. Yes, we can't do the presentation layer. We can't do that JSP. So, okay. So first of all, what it mean by mocking, guys? Anyone? What it mean
Substitute
by
object.
substitute object? So generally, what will happen, in the application development, when we are developing application, we can use a layered architecture. Just how this is called a layered architecture or web MVC architecture. Generally, in these 4 layers, we will perform JUnit to test 3 layers especially. What are the 3 layers? The first 3 layers we can try to use a JUnit. We can write the test, sir, but we can't write UI presentation layer. We can write unit test cases. Are you clear? Now, so generally now, can you tell me, ma'am, friends, what is my presentation layer? User interface components, right? Presentation layer name what? User interface components, right? What about web layer? Guys, what about web layer?
User interface
Controller,
plus server.
control component. What about business layer? Service component. Persistent layer, dev components. Very good. In project, 2 developers are working. Just understand why we have to go for this mocking. In project, two developers are working, guys. Okay, the two developers are working in project. Two developers are working, Shiva and Sirisha. Right. Sirisha is working. Sirisha is working on a story called HIS 134. And Shiva is working on a story called HIS 135. So what is the story, guys? Every requirement we try to call as a story. Okay. Shiva is working on a story called 134. Assume that. Sirisha is working on a story called HIS 135. This is a project name, sir. Now, and Shiva changes are related to service class method implementation. Shiva is working on service layer. Shiva changes are related to service class method implementation. Next, Sirisha changes are related to dev classes method implementation. Now, Sirisha completed his service layer. Sorry, Shiva completed his service layer method implementation, but Sirisha is not completed. What I can do that, guys? Now, can you tell me, Sirisha can perform unit testing for his changes or not, guys? See, Shiva is completed, guys. The task is completed. Sirisha is not completed. Now tell me what will happen. Not yet completed. Not yet completed. But they will DAO implementation. Then my question is, can Shiva perform unit testing for his changes or not? Can
Yes,
Shiva
using mock
perform
object.
unit testing for his changes or not? Generally, 100% dependency will be there. But I can't wait up to completing Sirisha. Yes or no? I have to move forward. Yes or no, guys? Then no. And what I can do that in the case? Dependent, I mean, no, we cannot perform. He can't perform because Shiva implemented code is dependent on DAO method implementation, which is not at ready. Then what is the options in this case, Shiva? What is the options for Shiva? Complete DAO method implementation, or wait for Smita or sorry Sirisha to complete the DAO implementation. Wait for Shiva to complete DAO implementation. Yes or no, guys? In this situation, Shiva has to use mocking. Are you clear? What is the mocking? Sir, simple amma. Nivedita DAO application DAO implementation రాస్తుంది. గాయత్రి వచ్చి సర్వీస్ లేయర్ చేస్తుంది. అయితే గాయత్రి సర్వీస్ లేయర్ ఇంప్లిమెంటేషన్ కంప్లీట్ అయిపోయింది. Nivedita DAO implementation still not started, not completed. Then Gayatri had to wait up to completing what is that? Nivedita? No, he can't sit idle, right? Then what is the options for Gayatri now? In this situation, Gayatri has to use mocking. అంటే డిఓ ఇంప్లిమెంటేషన్ లేకపోయినా ఉన్నట్టుగా ఊహించుకొని then she had to write the she had to write that he had to write unit perform unit testing. Are you clear, everyone? Guys,
Yes, sir.
is it clear at this point? Mocking is the process. Mocking is the process of creating substitute. Substitute alternate object for real object. Got it? When to use mocking, guys, please? When to use marking? Dependent components are not ready. Yes or no? If dependent component are not ready. Next, second point. To isolate our component for unit testing. To isolate our component for unit testing, we can try to use mocking. Very good, guys. I think you got ideas, sir, now? Sir, okay, Shiva, now I understand. But I have a question, Shiva. There are several mock frameworks available in market. What is that? There are several mock frameworks available in market. What are the mock frameworks, guys, please? Guys, tell me, what are the mock frameworks? Frameworks are categorized into two types. One is proxy based mock framework. ఏమండి MongoDB తో చేసినా సరే ఏ చేసినా సరే you should be do that, guys. Frameworks. For example, EasyMock and Mockito. Right? Next, second one. Byte code manipulation based mock frameworks. Got it, sir? For example, Power Mock and Mockito, Mockito. Byte code manipulation based mock framework, proxy based mock frameworks. ఇలా టూ టైప్ ఆఫ్ ఫ్రేమ్వర్క్స్ ఉన్నాయి మార్కెట్ లో. ఈజీ మాక్ అని, జే మకిటో అని. మీకు ఐడియా ఉందండి? మకిటో వినే ఉంటారు కదా? ఓకే, ఈ ఫ్రేమ్వర్క్స్ వాడుతుంటారు. మకిటో కానీ ఈజీ మాక్ కానీ వాడుతుంటారండి. ఇట్లా వాడతారు అనమాట. మకిటో ఎంఓసి స్పెల్లింగ్ తప్పు ఉంది. ఇలా ఊహించుకొని రాస్తారమ్మా కోడ్ని. మీకు ఇప్పుడు వచ్చేస్తానండి మీ ప్రాజెక్ట్ లో మీరు ఎంటర్ అవుతారు కదా. మీరు ఏంటంటే ఇంటర్నెట్ ను ఎక్కువ వాడండి. ఇంటర్నెట్ అవసరం అయితే వాడుకోండి. ఓకే, యూట్యూబ్ వాడుకోండి. కానీ టాస్క్ మాత్రం కంప్లీట్ చూసుకోండి. అర్థమైందమ్మా? గైస్, ఇస్ ఇట్ క్లియర్? రైట్. మీకు కావాలంటే మీకు అన్ని తెలుసు. ఇప్పుడు మీకు మన చిన్న ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చూసామని మనం. లిస్ట్ కర్డ్ రిపాజిటరీలో ఎక్స్టెండింగ్ కర్డ్ రిపాజిటరీ ఉందా లేదా? దెన్ అట్లీస్ట్ ఆ మెథడ్స్ వాడన్నా మీరు లాగిన్ అప్లికేషన్, రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ అప్లికేషన్ కంప్లీట్ చేసేయాలి. చేసిన తర్వాత దెన్ ఎలా వర్క్, ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉంటే అడిగితే ఈజీ అయిపోతుంది మీకు వర్క్. అర్థమైందా? లేదు ఇలా కాదు ఇలా చేయమని చెప్తారు. రైట్. Now, proxy-based mock frameworks, EasyMock and Mockito, and byte code manipulation-based mock framework, Power Mock and Mockito. What is the limitation of proxy-based frameworks, guys? What is the limitation? Proxy-based frameworks. In the limitation ఏంటి? Of proxy-based framework. What is the limitation, guys? Does not support private methods. Oh, private methods. Good. Does not support final methods. Mocking. Got it, guys? Does not support static methods, but methods mocking. Adhainamma? To avoid the limitation, we are going to use bytecode manipulation based mock framework. So, ivi the limitation in the proxy based mock frameworks. Andike, if you want to avoid the what are the limitations you are facing with proxy based mock frameworks, generally we can use Power Mockito or J Mockito. You can try to use in application development. Bytecode manipulation, yes, you can try to achieve using the private methods, final methods, static. Yes, you can try to perform if really required. But I think you understand, guys, what is mocking? What are the different types of mocking? I hope is it clear, please. Amma, adhoinda? Right.
Yes,
Guys, everyone is clear?
Yes, sir.
MongoDB same and maradu. మీకు రాసే విధానం మారితే అప్లికేషన్ మారిద్దాము కానీ మారదు. రైట్. What is step? Okay. What is the steps to develop using JUnit and EasyMock? JUnit. Then unit testing framework. Right. EasyMock. What is that? EasyMock. To perform mocking. To perform a mocking. అర్థమైందమ్మా? JUnit, unit testing framework, EasyMock and to perform mocking. Guys, is it clear? JUnit, unit testing framework, and next one, EasyMock to perform mocking. Okay. Now, first time, let's try to create a project. Let's try to create a project, guys. Let's try to create a project. What is the next one? Create a simple maven project. Add the dependencies. What are the dependencies we try to add? JUnit, EasyMock. Yes or no? Step number 1, create a simple maven project. Step number 2, add the dependency. Yes, let me do this. I click on this, new. Okay. Let me create one project, new. Yeah. Then I want to create a simple maven project. Kickstart. Then here you can specify then what is the name you want it. Just EasyMock example. Right. Finish. Let me try to add the dependencies. What is the dependency you wanted? JUnit maven dependency. Oh. Nice. Look at now. Right click on this and new a class. Sorry. Now, first let's try to have the dependencies here. JUnit dependencies we are adding. Next. What the next step? Let's go to what? EasyMock, right, man? EasyMock maven. Yeah. Then just you can add 1 minute. Right. Just you can try to add EasyMock. Right. 4.2 4G dot EasyMock. Are you observed, guys? Right. This is the way just we are using, sir. What 4.1, 4.2, you wish, sir. What are the version you wanted? Done. Then just we are adding like this. Got it? Next. Okay, fine, sir. Now let me try to go for to perform the operation, sir. Let me try to use contact. New class. Just we are writing one more. So here normal application I'm writing, sir. I'm not writing any Spring Boot application. Just even the Spring Boot is the same thing. Okay. Now contact. So here what I can do that contact ID, string, contact name, long, contact number, like this. Then, so right click on this source, generate, get us, and set us. That's it. I'm not required to do anything, sir. Just a contact information we are trying to creating like this. Okay. Next, let me try to select user. Okay, forget about now. What is the next one? Contact. So I want to use a contact DO, guys. What is the DO? What exactly DO will do, sir? Please, anyone? What exactly DO will do that? Is the interface, right or not? Is it interface?
Interface.
I am telling you very clearly. Then my focus is mocking, right? So public string find name by ID. Save which code write integer ID. Now public list string. Then what we do then? Find names. Okay. Next, public contact find by ID. Right. Then integer ID. That's it. This is the way you can write, sir. Are you clear now? Interface, please. Guys, are you clear?
Yes.
Contact DAO. This is the way you can write. So now, is it mandatory to write implementation class? Anyone? Is it required to write implementation class?
Yes, sir.
ఎందుకమ్మా రాయం కదా బికాస్ నివేదిత is not completed అంటే ఎందుకు అనుకున్నాం మనం okay otherwise Shiva is not completed. Shiva is designing DAO, then Shiva is not completed DAO implementation. Then but now this is now doing a Gayatri here అంటే అలా ఊహించుకోవాలమ్మా అని చెప్తున్నాను మార్కింగ్ కోసం ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చెప్పాను అంతే. Okay, now let me try to take like now Gayatri start doing the application. New interface service layer. Shiva is still have to do that. Setting is there, service. Then contact service. Right, guys? What is contact service? What I can do that, guys? Contact service mean that public string get name by ID. Integer ID. Got it? ఇప్పుడు నేను సేమ్ మీద రాయొచ్చు ఇక్కడ public list string then m like this. Next, public contact get contact by ID. So just we are writing, sir. Same as some manam, okay na? Right, done. So till now is clear.